Okay, good morning, guys. I'm gonna try to be a little quiet because my kids are still sleeping. But with everything going on right now, I've had a lot of questions about what we use for homeschool. I did videos last year too, but I did not do a preschool video. We didn't start doing preschool until about halfway through the year. But here's a little glimpse of the things we use. And I think I did a video, I'll link it. I did a video to kind of show how we use this curriculum a few months ago. So I'll link that above. You can take a look at that. But we do a very relaxed preschool, and I don't push anything. If he doesn't want to work on a certain day, I don't make him. We use a lot of what we have on hand, and we use Blossom and Roots Early Years. This is the volume 1 for ages 2 through 4, and we sort of use this as a guide. We don't necessarily follow every single activity laid out for every week. So I'll show you guys just a little bit. An example, week 1, there's things like nature study, composer study, ways to incorporate math and science. There's always a, as well as a composer, there's also an artist. So Van Gogh. And then there's art projects that sort of tie in, famous paintings. Holden's favorite is kitchen classroom. He loves kitchen school. But there's just lots of different like prompts that you can use. My screen went black, hold on. Okay, there it is. Lots of different prompts you can use to sort of guide yourself and your preschooler through the week. This uses lots of different storybooks, and there's a whole list in here of the storybooks it uses. Some we own, other ones we get through the library. Our library is still doing curbside pickup. We also have found some on YouTube as read-alouds, so if we have to, we use that. And then I just set out some things. We use the beeswax crayons, and then like I made these for him. They're just little manipulatives. He can do matching. Sometimes he just likes to play with the characters in his farmhouse with his little farm animals. And then I painted these. So these went along with a story we did. It was for one of the Blossom and Root book seeds. So it was the mitten, and these went with it. But he likes to play with these. They're just little woodland creatures. We have for his music time, he has these little scarves and ribbons that he can dance with. And then this is the Fleecot table from IKEA, and we use this a lot for him. So like in here right now, I believe is Magnetiles, or whatever generic version we got from Amazon. So he has those in there right now. But we switch that out pretty regularly. I think I have other videos somewhere of him doing messy play with rice and water and kinetic sand, Play-Doh, anything hands-on. And then the other thing we use, if I can get it out, sometimes we use these little boxes. I originally put this together before he was doing any kind of formal school, just as a busy box, because his siblings had one for their different programs. So I made him his own little animals. And then under, if I can get it off, is this little whiteboard. It's a chalkboard as well. We got it on Amazon. It can kind of prop itself up. So it's a whiteboard and chalkboard, and it is magnetic. And then just some little flashcards and little books we keep in here. We do a lot of story time with him. He's really gotten into that lately. For those of you who don't know, I guess technically he's nonverbal. He does have his own little language. He is starting to develop an actual vocabulary, but so everything we do for him is very like child-led, whatever he wants to do. Let me grab something really quick. So I'm back. I had gotten logged out of all my stuff and couldn't remember any of my passwords because of course they're all different. But so let's go to books. So books we got last year. It was free for a year for educators. That includes home educators. So we've been doing this for about a year. We absolutely love it. Hayden and Holden use it the most. Ava doesn't really use it on her own, but we've found different books to, you know, bring into other things we're studying. But it's got a really good collection, and the kids just really like the format. And along with this, we also use Epic. So this is, I believe, Hayden. This is Hayden's profile. But they have ones that they'll read to you, ones you can read to yourself, audiobooks, videos. Books is video books. So this one is a little different, and there's a really wide range. But this is Hayden's, and he really likes it. He's my struggling reader, so during reading time, he likes to read some himself, but then when he gets tired or frustrated, he can resort to having them read to him. So that is something else we use. So that's pretty much what we do for preschool. It's, like I said, very relaxed and nothing is forced. This is basically our guide, and you know, I add things to the week, or sometimes I don't do everything, but this is a really good just way to structure our week around. It gives me ideas, and it comes with the list of the books, composers, artwork that you'll use. There's a parent guide in the back that kind of helps you with how to teach it, and a master supply list so that you can make sure you have everything you'll need. But and when you buy from Blossom and Root, you always buy the PDF. I don't always have all of our PDFs printed. Sometimes I just store them right on the Kindle, but I did have this one printed so that I could kind of carry it around, because sometimes, well, a lot of times with Holden, we take our lessons outside. So it just makes it easier. But that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, drop them below. And I will be back with a video on what we use for, or what we will be using for my rising 3rd grader and rising 6th grader this year. So I will be back with more. Thanks for watching, guys.